Well, this is a story of long ago, of a man who owned a little store. And he was mildly proud to have his name above the door. And this is some 2,000 years ago, as I recall. Located in Jerusalem, across the street from Pilate's hall. He had everything he thought he'd ever need, and folks would come from miles around, regardless of their creed. And the only thing he had that he didn't think would ever sell was in a corner on a shelf, 3 old rusty spiked nails. And then one day, a big Roman soldier came through the door. And he walked up to him, and it seemed like he shook the floor. And the owner spoke, Can I help you, sir? With a trembling voice. And he looked at him with a sneering grin, and he said,
I want to buy some big nails.
Well, three old rusty spikes is all I have, sir, he said.
For me, that'll do the job. I have 3 is enough. How much do they cost?
Well, he placed some money in his hand, and he was glad to make the sale. And then he wondered, and he asked him, Sir, what can you do with just 3 nails? And he said,
Did you ever hear of a man called Jesus of the Nazarene?
Yeah, you mean the one who goes around doing good? And then he said,
Yeah, that's the man. I intended to show the world that I'm the boss. For these 3 old rusty nails, I'm going to nail Jesus to the cross.
Well, he stood there almost numb, and you'd never know how he felt as he said, Please, sir, don't do that. Dropping down to his knees, pleading with the soldier, but he just turned and walked away. And he got up and followed him, begging, Please, sir, let me buy them back. But he just looked at him and grinned. And in the distance you could see the howling mob. And with eyes full of tears, he heard the crowd.
Away with him! Crucify him!
He could hear their angry cries. And over all the groans and the pains of agony, he could hear the sound of a hammer as that big Roman soldier nailed Jesus to a tree. With 3 rusty nails, they nailed Jesus to the tree. And the sun turned to darkness on that day. Oh, the day that Jesus died, and the blood fell from his side. That blood that washed my sins away.
We're wishing you a happy Easter, and you're always the best audience. We love you all, and we will see you next month.